Well, morning and welcome to Churchgate Lakes in Battlesbridge in Essex. There's 3 lakes in the complex here, and today I've opted to fish the top lake. Reason being is I'm pretty sure I can come here and catch fish, and with the filming and that, I'd like to sort of guarantee a couple of takes at least. Size and stock of fish, there's a lot of fish in here, that's the reality of it. Average size, sort of mid-double. Quite a few 20s, sort of up to sort of 27, 28, and then there's 2 or 3 30s that don't come out very often, but that's purely because the pure numbers of fish in here. I've picked myself a swim. I don't really intend to stay in it for the night. It's very busy. There's sort of seven other anglers on right now, but they're all dropping off for tonight, so I'll have the lake to myself for this evening. I've sort of earmarked a peg that I like. Seen a couple of fish in it already, but there's someone fishing it, so when they drop off, I may well jump in that. For now, I'm going to get the gear sorted, get the rods on the spot, and see if we can't get a fish pretty quickly. Well, we've been here half hour, and unbelievably I've already had my second take. First one, unfortunately, I hadn't actually hooked it, just picked up a trailing line, but fortunately for the fish, we got it in the net, we got the hook out and it was released. That was a 21 pounder, I just weighed for the fisheries records. 10-20 minutes back out on the spot, rod's gone again, and this time we've got a proper one that was hooked. Not happy about being lifted. Oh God. Fish don't want to play ball. There we go. 25 pound and 8 ounces, which incredibly is the biggest fish I've had from this lake. Really simple rig, just a little snowman rig, fished over a little bed of boilies. And like I said, only been here half hour. Still got another day and a night to go, so we'll get this one back, see if we can get a few more. Well, this has turned into a bit of a session already. I've only been here maybe an hour and a half, and this is the third fish now, although like I said earlier, the first fish wasn't actually hooked. It's the third take, I should say. Only a little double, but pretty fish all the same. They all like to go mental here on the bank, so this will probably be a repeating occurrence of beating me up before I actually getting to lift them up. I'll try and calm it down a little bit. Right. So same rod again, same rig. Little snowman rig. I've not put a lot of bait out yet really. I'm thinking I'll probably get a little bit in now. There's obviously a few fish around. I had actually intended to move swim for the night, but I don't know whether I'll stay here now. There's obviously a few fish here. Right, we're going to get this one back in, get the rod back out, and I hope they keep coming. Alright, well as things stand, I might as well just be fishing one rod. This is the third fish now. I've had the same rod, same rig, same spot. All I've done is just put out a bit more bait. It was only 20 odd minutes ago I put out about a kilo of bait, and here we go, it's ripped off. Only another double. Hoping that playing numbers games, start getting through these doubles and get back into those 20s. This fish doesn't like being held up, like none of them do over here, as I've already said. Give you a quick look at it, like that, and we get it back out, and hopefully get back on the spots and get some more fish. Right, I've had a little bit of a quiet spell, so it's given me a chance to sort of get myself organised and tidy up the sort of mess and chaos that ensued from that little flurry of fish earlier. It's also given me a chance just to pull the rods in for a little while, put a bit more bait on the spots. The rest of the swim just gave the fish a chance to hopefully get their confidence back and get back in on the spots for the night. But while I've done that, I've just put the rods back out, and I thought it would take a couple of minutes just to run you through the rig I'm using. It's nothing complicated. You would have seen it 100 times before, but just for the sake of the video, just to show you what I'm having the fish on, just quickly running through it. It's a really simple standard snowman rig, just using a 15mm Mainline Mark 1 bottom bait that I've dried and glugged for a couple of weeks just in matching liquid. A little tiny 10mm cell pop up on top just to give it a little bit of buoyancy and negate the weight of the bottom bait. 25 pound atomic tackle jelly wire, which I've just stripped back just past the eider hook just to give it that little bit of movement. A size 6 claw, which is my personal favourite hook pattern out of the atomic stable, and then straight down to a little bit of sleeving just to that quick rig change. I think when you're fishing venues like this and you get on the fish, you don't want to be messing around cutting rigs off and retying them. I like to fish with a quick change swivel, whip the rig off, new one on, and you're straight back out in the spot in minutes. I'm hoping that the little flurry of fish I had earlier wasn't a one-off. Most of the day ticket anglers are sort of moving away and leaving for the night. I might even have lakes myself tonight by the looks of it. Hopefully it'll pay off and I've got the fishing on the spots. If not, I might have a move in the morning. I've got, as I say, I've probably got the lake to myself, so I've got plenty of scope to try and find the fish. But well, yeah, hopefully next time I speak to you there'll be another fish on the bank. Well, what started as a fairly promising day yesterday turned into a very quiet night. I actually expected to be up and down all night, but it didn't go that way at all. I had a small fish at about 1:45, rods back out, and apart from the occasional beep, nothing else till perhaps half an hour ago, where I've had 3 fish, which indicates to me that they seem to be just feeding in the daylight hours, which is strange because this lake does tend to fish better at night. All small fish, one of which I've released, just a small common, perhaps not even £5. I'll try to show you the other 2 now, and then I'm going to get myself sorted, get the spots primed again, and hopefully we can get back into some bigger ones. I'll show you the first one now. Only a small fish, but quite pretty. As I say, after a quiet night, it's quite welcome. Those 3 fish this morning takes my total tally up to 8 fish. And only one of them has been on my left-hand rod. The rest of them all been on my right-hand rod on one spot, which is fairly frustrating because they're not too far away from each other. But for whatever reason, they do seem to be feeding on just that one small spot, which I can only get one rod on. We get this one back, and like I said, I'll show you the other one quickly, and then we'll get ourselves sorted for the day. Okay, well, here's fish number 2. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I do feel like I want to maximise the daylight hours today. I'm here till sort of this evening anyway, just before dark, but I really want to sort of catch as many fish as I can to show you sort of that what I'm doing and the tactics I'm using on this water really do work. Marginally bigger than the last one, but not much. Again, pretty little day ticket mirror from Churchgate. They all look very, very similar in here, to be honest, but for this time of year when the fish can really get going, it's nice to get into amongst a few of them and have a good session, especially when you're using light gear. I mean, I'm only using little 10-foot 1 3/4 rods with light line, and it's loads of fun. You know, even these small fish put up a decent scrap. Right, we'll get it back and hopefully we'll start getting into the better stamp of fish that we sort of really are looking for, so fish sort of £15 upwards. Right, See you soon. Well, aside from the fact it's a beautiful day, it's been a fairly disappointing morning. The fish didn't really turn up. A quick flurry again this morning at about 6 o'clock, and then nothing, not a bleep. And then I was just sort of considering ringing the cages and perhaps putting a zig out, and the same rod that's produced most of the other fish has gone again. Again, not massive fish, just another little low double. The size of the tail, and it's huge, like for the size of the fish. As you've probably seen by now, recurring theme is the fish don't like to be picked up. I'll try and get it up quickly and get the rod back on the spot. There you go. That's number 9 of the session, I think. Again, there's nothing else coming out. No one else said anything since this morning. It was only my fish yesterday, so they're obviously in front of me. Hopefully I can just keep catching them and perhaps get 1 or 2 more of the bigger ones. Got a few hours left, just keep fishing on the same spots now. It's got busy again today, so I've not really got the option to move. So I'm going to get this fish back and keep plugging away. Well, the sun's going down and it's the end of my session here at Churchgate. I've had a good session really. I've had 9 fish, up to 25 pound 8, which is a good size for this lake. The average size is a fair bit smaller than that, so I'm pleased with that. Today's been quiet, as you'll know, because you haven't seen many fish. I've only had 1 since this morning, but the whole lake's been fishing hard. Not many have been caught, and it's been busy today, so I think the line pressure kills it off a little bit. I fully expect the guys that are on tonight to have a few fish. But I'm virtually all packed up now. The rods are still in the water, but I'm going to wrap the whole video up now, and should I have another one, I'll take it on. But if not, see you next time.